Birthday Hawa, birthday Hawa Shai, birthday Hawa, birthday Hawa Shai. Call on you, Hawa, Allah, now, Yahweh, Shema Shai, Vishnu Kokadash, bless you, Hawa, bless you, in the name of the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. All praises and glory to our power, Yahweh, Shema Shai, Vishnu Kokadash, and giving double honors to our apostles and others, great millstone, well, peace and salutation to elect, for us fruits, choicest parts. That, starting with the remnant of the Manar number of the 144,000, which are all men out of the 12 tribes of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe. Of course, the Israelites are Yusogonics, the Americans, right? And of course, the speckled bird is like foreigners that are variegated, coming and looking in different appearances, but lineage going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, and the Lord is going to deliver a remnant of you, the rest and remained it. They're starting with the prophets of the 144,000, and also the rest of the peaceful multitude of the 1/3. All right, men, women, and children who are believers in the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. 1/3 that I'm talking about right now are no prophets, but the prophets are that 144,000. All right, they have important roles, of course, in this this story of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Alright, so I'm the brother Mappa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, just coming with another wee lesson. So, I had woke up from a wee dream, a halam, and it's very as simple as this. I was pretty much asleep, and there's 2 brothers there. Now, I'm not sure if my carnal brother was there, if it was a brother in the truth, but pretty much it was brothers there. 2 brothers or something like that, and or pretty much laid on the ground and such. Sleep, pretty much he was asleep, but like I said, what I felt through the spirit that, we pretty much was asleep, but our brothers had their stuff on, had to. It seemed like backpacks or something like that too. So it seemed like definitely was on some pilgrim type tip, or being ready in general. Which we have to be. Pretty much just ready in general. I'm not telling you to get a backpack and get bug out bag and all that, but be in the spirit of being pretty much removed from this place. All right, because it's on its downfall, and its downfall is coming quick. Now, pretty much I had heard a voice that said, someone left this, or something of that nature, and it was a sharat, alright, it was a syringe or something like that. And pretty much from there, I didn't actually look and see it. I remember in my mind's eye, I saw it, and then pretty much that was the message to get the hell out of there. And pretty much from there, I think one of the brothers was kind of tired and didn't want to get up quick, but I was like, I believe that's what ended up happening. I might have voiced to say, all right, get me up, and then they both ended up grabbing my arms and like pretty much picked me up, but they did struggle to pick me up. But they got me up, and then that pretty much was the dream. I woke up. Because the dream itself, some of the dreams that, like, I don't get dreams much, but it's a little bit startling and stuff, and like a lot of times it'd be like, pretty much I don't want to see it, though. I want dreams and stuff. A lot of the stuff be, a bit like on edge, terrifying. Just put it that way. The brothers should know what I mean. Being sometimes in a dream, which you might think that's real in you, but you don't want to actually be in that position. But you're in a dream. And want to wake up. Yeah, and it'd be like a lot of the times, like in this case, I don't know. I don't think it was a demon trying to keep me in the dream, but a spirit definitely had to keep me in the dream to see it. I want to see it because I know I wanted to wake up and stuff. Because at first it seemed as if I was seeing myself sleeping on the ground, on in my room and stuff, and like the whole thing of maybe the whole demon attack and thing, like, because usually then if you see yourself sleeping, a lot of times it's because a demon is trying to attack you and stuff, like kind of like an out of a spirit type deal, what they call sleep paralysis or whatever. It's not but a demon trying to attack you or whatever. But yeah, so anyway, that's it. Now I'm gonna make this very, very short. I just want to put out the message. The time is very short, and that this is coming very quick, and we're about to experience great persecutions for definitely our belief for not conforming to the image of the beast, and the facet of the one element of idolatry, because we don't accept these different sharats, these mandates and such, to just go and take stuff, drugs and stuff like that. We are actually in opposition to that, but we will receive the opposition, people coming after us, for our beliefs. All right, and it's gonna, like I said, from what I saw, it had to be like, when somebody plays with you, but it's not playing. Leave something like a sharat, a syringe, that is, particularly, and then you like, all right, well, if there's somebody leave something in front of my door, that's leaving a message or something like that. This was like that and such. But pretty much the warning is definitely that's coming, the forcing of it, and people gonna really be coming after us because of our beliefs and such, of not accepting it. So this is Isaiah 49:11, and it says, behold, Yahweh's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is ear heavy that it cannot hear. And we have to remember that throughout this, all right, that our Lord is with us, and that his hand is not shortened, okay, that he cannot save. Our power itself is the power of salvation. Yahweh Shai is the deliverer, okay. This is Psalms chapter 145, and like I said, Lord will I go into another lesson in it, because my computer actually crashed on the first lesson of it, but I just want to speed through it, to the spirit. And it says here that the Lord is righteous in all his ways and holy in all his work. And it says Yahweh is nigh unto them that call upon him, and to all that call upon him in truth. All right, and that's going to be your elect. That's going to call upon him, all right, in truth. All right, that's going to actually pray and say his names Yahweh Shemel Shai, and be delivered. It says he will fulfill the desire of them that fear him. We desire, of course, salvation. All right, victory in Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, getting out of here, getting out of this condition, this lower state. All right, escaping, of course, the hell which we're in. It says he also in ultimately the hell which would be in the nuclear destruction. All right, the hell of the nuclear destruction, that fire and brimstone. It says he also will hear their cry and will save them. The Lord's going to hear the cries of those that call upon him. All right, his elect. The Lord preserveth all them that love him, but all the wicked he will destroy. So understand that, the Lord, he's going to preserve those that love him. Those that love him, they will, of course, practice the law, statutes, commandments. All right, showing their, deepest devotion to Yahweh Shemel Shai by committing themselves, sacrificing themselves to his ways, and being in the image of course, Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, which we are set off to be in order, okay, having law in order. All right, and we don't just when we're placed in tribulation, we don't just make haste. All right, you know what I mean, like in these times, as I did a lesson about this Benjamite that ended up just taking a sharat because he heard his friend got the pestilence. That's crazy. Nah, if anything, we getting up and walking away when someone is trying to give it to us or something like that by force. You know what I mean? or really, like I said, we following what Yahweh Shemashai tells us to do in the spirit. You know what I mean? Because if it be that you have to go to a concentration camp just for the Lord to pretty much deliver you, hey, that be what it is. All right, but you know, just we have to be still. All right, the Lord's gonna lift up a standard for us. All right. So this is Psalms 34:4, and it says, "I sought Yahweh," all right, which seeking, go back to the Rosh, all right, and we desire Yahweh Shem Shai. Going into this word for salt, just real briefly, and I want to end the lesson, is really just to seek, inquire, all right, to resort or frequent a place. We do that through prayer, all right, to Him, being, in our secret place within our mind, intimately speaking to Him, telling us our different petitions and such, and, speaking what we feel, what I mean, in the spirit, what we need, etc. All right, I sought Yahweh, and He heard me, all right, Bashem Rakakodash, and delivered me from all my fears. Okay, so David said this. We come, of course, in that stead of the house of David. The Lord is going to do so for us as well. All right. It says, they looked unto Him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed, right? No, and not in dismay. Okay, the ones that actually sought the Lord. All right. It says, their poor, which would be the elect, their poor man cried. This poor man cried, and Yahweh heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. The angels of the Lord Yahweh are encamped about them that fear Him and delivered them. So, just going into, which I've been saying this a lot, and I said this today to, this, pretty much this sad Benjamite that got a dosage of Shrat in them. I was explaining to him that the angels are actually all around me and stuff like that because I fear the Lord. You know what I mean? I was making that point. You know what I mean? The Lord gonna deliver us from all different types of tribulation. All right, but we're gonna have to, of course, face it with confidence that the Lord is going to deliver us from it. All right, you can't be really like a punk. All right, the Lord says, "Gird up thy loins like a man." All right, let me see if I can quickly get this and go into the insurrection against those that fear, of course, the Lord, and that'll be pretty much it. We'll do the spirit for right now. All right, of course, as the scriptures say, we have to be pilgrims on the earth. You know what I mean? So, having no uncertain place of dwelling, always on the move. So, I saw that pretty much in that vision, in brief. Okay, because I don't know if I said it in this one. It's like I said, the lesson had cut off my first recording of it, but it seemed like the two brothers that was with me had like I said, I don't know if they was in the truth, like meaning like brothers that like I saw physically in the truth, or like say if it's brothers in Jacob trouble that literally took heed and was with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, but they, it seemed like they had like backpacks on and stuff, and it was clothed in jackets or something. You know what I mean? And just laid there on the ground and stuff, like you would see in a lot of these post-apocalyptic movies and stuff. Like people pretty much on the ground on watch, and you know what I mean? Like pretty much you're not like you're not at ease. You still looking out for the danger. You know what I mean? The Lord's dealing. All right, what these elect. All right. So it says here, in 2 Ezra 16, and it says here, it says in verse 68, for the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you with being idle with things offered to idols, putting you in concentration camps. All right, and they that consent unto them will be had in derision and reproach and trodden underfoot. All right, we got to be faithful to this. All right, to Yahweh Shai. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection, a great uprising, right, upon those that fear the Lord. So, you know what I mean? It's me seeing a vision of a Shabbat being placed, you know, pretty much wherever it was. You know, it was put as a message, you know, by somebody. And I seen it as, hey, I got to get out of there. You know what I mean? Somebody don't like that, and they know that I ain't had the Shabbat, all right, or no, we didn't have the Shabbat, because I had 2 brothers with me, or whatever. And I believe, like I said, also it might have been somebody else with me. It might have been a girl that was there that came in the doorway and said something, you know, but I heard it from my perspective, when it was just like somebody left a Shabbat or something like that. It kind of seemed like it was me saying it or something like that, or more like I was saying it in my mind or something like that. But I do remember it possibly being a woman, a spirit of a woman or something like that, coming to the door. All right, I couldn't see what the woman looked like or nothing like that, but I believe it was a woman in general. But yeah, so you know, a lot of these, you know, these dreams is just super duper spiritual. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it says, and they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying them that fear the Lord, and they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. And you know, ultimately, what we pray is that when we're tried, we emerge as gold. All right, as it's written in Job. So, giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Kokodash, double honor to our apostles of the great millstone, peace and salutation to the elect. Right, stark warning. Of course, or I don't know if the word stark is the right word. Maybe I looked that word up because I don't really know it. But you know, a big, you know, let me see, stark. Great warning on the Day of Atonement. Right now it's the night eve. You know, it's like 11:26. Stark just mean a stiff or strong, harsh. Yeah, this is a stiff and harsh warning. All right, austere warning, pretty much. I'm giving to, you know, use out there that this thing is moving fast. Be as pilgrims on the earth and trust in the Lord. Okay, his hand's not shortened that he cannot save, neither his ear heavy that he can't hear. All right, the Lord gonna hear us. All right, shalom to the elect.